Hello everyone, this is Daniel with DirectorySubmissionReview.com. Thank you for joining us for our review of our top ranked directory submission software, Submit Ease. This is part one of a two-part series. In this part we'll be going over a basic overview of Submit Ease and a little bit of an instruction on how you would go about using it. And in part two we'll be going over the strengths and weaknesses of Submit Ease. With that, let's get started. First thing I wanted to point out to you here in this top left corner is the two modes available to you for directory submission. There is our all-time favorite turbo submission, and then there's also the standard browser submission. We'll keep it on that for now. Down below that, you will choose the project you want to work with. Underneath that is where you'll find most of the functionality of Submit Ease. You can see that this is where you go to add a new project, to edit your projects, to delete your projects, to work with the directories. This is where you'll be doing most of your managing of your projects themselves. On the right is where we see a preview of the particular directory we're submitting to at the time. Above that, we can see some of the navigation options, the autofill option, a few other options that make Submit Ease really nice and easy to work with. Jumping back to the left side is where we find the list of directories. We can see that we can filter them by Submit Ease's standards website directories or by plugging in our own custom website directories. If we're going to be going with Submit Ease's website directories, we're also given the option of choosing based on categories, and we're given the option of choosing free submission, paid submission, reciprocal, and so on. If we keep it at free submission and go down here and click on category information, we get the total count of available free directories in Submit Ease that come pre-built with it, and we see that there are a total of about 1,400. And if we go over to paid, we see there's a total of about 800 or so. Really nice option to see how many directories are actually in there. Down below is where we'll see the list of directories, and we can sort them by directory name, by directory status, and by page rank. We're also given the option just below that of adding new categories, adding a new directory, exporting a submission report if we have just done a recent submission, and then these features here on the right, these four buttons, are used to update the current directories. So with that, let's move on to actually submitting a website to these directories. We'll go into Turbo Submitter. One thing you will notice about Turbo Submitter, although it is an awesome feature to have, and it cuts your submission time, it cuts it to a fraction of what it normally is. You're only able to submit to 1,100 free directories compared to the 1,400 directories you're able to submit to in the standard browser mode. Just a little side note for you. So let's get started. The first thing you want to do is add a new project. Again, I'll be using a cheesecake recipe website as a model for this. So the first thing you want to do is name it. Then you want to give it your anchor text. These are the words that are going to be used as links when people come to the directory and want to link to your site. And we'll do recipe. Now let's add some description text. I've gone ahead and pre-typed that for you. So we'll add that. We'll add this and just add a little bit at the end just to make it